try this again. We were already like 15 minutes in, and someone here fucked up their settings, and we had no audio. I'm not pointing any fingers. Anyway. We'll start off again. For you guys who are wondering, we didn't post last week because it was Gooms' birthday. It was a very busy week. We ended up having a birthday party, had family things to do. We will not be posting. Well, this video is being recorded pre-Thursday, right?
Yeah.
So you'll either be seeing this Thursday or Friday. Gooms is leaving Thursday morning to go see Inkseed out of state, and I am leaving Friday evening to go to Arizona for a few days. Yeah, so that's why we're recording now. We're not streaming or anything like that, so just be me and him doing what
kind of
we
like
do.
the off-stream vibe. I don't feel like I have to like pay attention to multiple things at a time.
Yeah, that's nice. God, that water tastes like dog shit.
It's like the tough thing too, because we're like when we were streaming the last time we recorded one, we were like in the middle of like a really good like talk, and I was like seeing people in my chat, and I was like, damn, I have to like acknowledge them. But like we're going so good right
I know,
now.
that was the hard part about doing it with everybody there. It's just like, I mean, it's nice at this, like, one part of it's nice to have people there, and the other part is just like, well, I don't really want to have to pay attention and like include you in my conversation.
Yeah.
I feel like my conversation.
I appreciate like people's willingness to like throw topics at us, but like we kind of just go. Like topics are. I don't mind like touching on a topic every now and then, but like I just don't like the vibe of like.
I'm just saying goodbye again because I'm arrogant and I just want to like not to see you.
Thanks.
I love you.
Bye, Delaney.
I'm not gonna die.
Okay.
I'm sending everybody the address. I'll turn my location on Snapchat and everything.
Tell her that I'm going with you and that I'll send her the address.
How would they get into my phone?
Okay,
Bye, cat. And herein lies the heart of it all.
Goom's family is paranoid that he's gonna get murdered on his little vacation.
So paranoid. So paranoid. Fuck it. You only YOLO once, man.
The difference between
I'll tell you
YOLO
this,
and
bro.
YOLO.
I'll tell you this: as long he can kill me all he wants, as long as he gives me a beer first. Can I have one more? Just to send me off.
Just give me one of them.
Yeah,
Give me a Bud Light first.
Putting it on my forehead. I'm like, just give me one more.
Just one
Yeah,
more.
all right,
I'll shotgun
choose
it. I'll make it quick. I swear.
Choose wisely. Hold on, I gotta let this fucking cat out.
God damn it. Oh man.
Also new merch in the shop. If you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
want it.
Check out the new Supreme Gooms merch.
Yeah, shit's kind of fire. Shit's kinda
That-
fire.
actually, that's-
Champion even.
Yeah, well,
Champion?
it's the Supreme Champion Gooms. I feel like they just fixed well too. It's the Supreme Champion Gooms. I mean, it's Supreme
Yeah.
Style Champion clothing line, and
It would have only made it better if the clothing brand wasn't Champion, it was Overlord. Then it could be Supreme Overlord.
Is that a clothing line that we just come up with?
Dude, that'd be fire. actually.
The Overlord clothing line. God,
The Supreme Overlords.
the Supreme. Yeah,
we don't have a god complex.
Absolutely not. Not even a little.
I mean, going back to the trip though, I'm excited to just like get away from social media for a while. I probably won't be like on my phone too heavy, but I told Gab I'd FaceTime him like every day. So I mean, as far as that goes, I'll be on my phone, but I'm gonna try it. Like, I'm not gonna be on Twitter or anything, or like on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Definitely not responding no bitches.
It's kind of how it was when I was in Hawaii. It wasn't on my phone much.
I just like, dude, like I'm going, the whole premise of the vacation or like the trip, whatever the fuck you want to like refer to it as, like the whole premise of it is I just need to get away for a while and like take a step back and like mentally reset outside of the social atmosphere.
No, there's nothing.
Because it's like it's not hard to do here, but it's just like tough because there's always people in the house that are like, hey, like what's up? Like, oh, you doing okay?
Always somebody checking on you. Always somebody doing something.
Which is fine. I get it. It's like people care, but like, dude, just like
leave me the fuck alone.
Be fucking left alone. Yeah.
Just leave me alone.
Okay. So I'm excited. No Twitter. I'm gonna try and not be on Twitter at all. Try not to be on Instagram at all. I might post some stuff, like I might post a Snapchat story, but like other than that, I'll probably post and then set my phone down and walk away.
Good, that'll be good for you.
Yeah,
Fun.
I fucking need it. Long overdue. That's what I was talking to my mom about. I was like, I've needed a vacation for a while. I haven't left. Last time I left the state was when I went back to school to get all my shit and come back.
Yeah, fuck. That was a while ago. 3 years.
Dude, fucking 6 years.
6?
Nah.
4?
It was, well, technically it was 5. It was January 2016, but.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too long.
Last time I left the fucking state.
I don't think I've ever been in Alaska for longer than 3 years. I'm always leaving. I have to.
Dude, it's not bad here, and that's what I try to tell people. Like, people ask me like how it is here. Like, I feel like you're asking the wrong person because like my view is so tainted. I've been through so much bullshit here.
I mean,
like everybody asks me, and like I just tie bad memories to this place.
I mean, it goes that way. I mean, there's people that love Alaska, and then there's people that just need to get the fuck out of here. I mean, that's just. I mean, I feel like anywhere is like that though. If you grow up anywhere, there's only two types of people.
A lot of people is like a lot of people who like Alaska just do more Alaskan things than me.
Yeah,
they go hiking, or they go snow machining, or they go like fucking kayaking in the summer, or fishing.
Yeah,
I don't do that shit. I don't find enjoyment in shit like that. Like I'll go fishing. Like fishing's probably like the only Alaskan thing that I'm like, oh yeah, I'll go do that. Like hiking, I don't really mind hiking, but like we have to be going somewhere like cool with like a cool.
Yeah, I have to have a purpose, not just to go walk in the fucking woods. I could do that in my backyard.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could fucking do that anytime. I could boot up Skyrim and walk through the woods if I wanted to. Fuck that, bro. Don't even have to go outside. Don't even have to risk death.
Dude, that's something I'm super excited about is the upgrade. I think part of the reason my Skyrim kept crashing when I was trying to mod it the fuck out was because my graphics card couldn't handle it. Because I did the...
Your graphics card, your processor, maybe.
I did the math with Bio, and Bio said the graphics card he has, whatever, the 360 or something like that?
It's a 370, I think.
370 is 237% better than mine. 237% better than mine.
Yeah, no, dude, those things are good.
I was
so like the one that I have a 2080.
See, that's what I'm looking at. That's what I think I'm gonna get is a 2080.
And it's about I don't remember, but it's like just about as good as like the 3060.
It's 207% better than the one I have. So it's whatever 30% less than his.
Yeah.
But they're also like PCs. They're also in stock and they're $200 cheaper stock, but they're not being fucking scalped. The fucking whatever the 370s, the 3070s are going for like $1,700 on eBay. And the 2080s are only like 500 retail, and they're still around.
Well, yeah.
It's just
fuck, dude. There's nothing wrong. Like there's nothing wrong with the 20 series.
No, it's just
the 30 series are just like what's new and what's hot, and like they're definitely the best bang for your buck. But like I'm not spending $1,700 on a fucking graphics card.
I'm gonna. And I looked up how much mine is, and we went for what sold on that day of whatever. I have a 970, and they're selling for like $175.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck! I just rip that thing out, sell it, and then that pays for half of my new one. Or third, whatever. I don't really give a fuck with a fifth. But it's money that makes it cheaper.
That's just the beautiful thing to me about PCs is that like you can just swap parts out.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to like buy a whole new system. You can just, this part's not performing the way I want it to. Buy a better one.
I feel like that's what Cyberpunk was supposed to be like. Just for humans. I think that was the original idea for that game.
See, and I don't, dude, like, I understand like like old gen people being like mad because like they did kind of get fucked with that game, but like also why are you buying like a new gen game on your PS4?
Yeah, well, that was the first fuck
You're
up.
expecting it to be like glorious.
Only reason I was upset about, I mean, I didn't fucking play the game. I was upset because it took fucking 7 years. I was told it was gonna be out almost a decade ago, and then you gave me.
They announced it at like in like 2012.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the thing too, is like I played that. I put like a solid like 20, 30 hours into that game.
See, I don't think that's enough. I don't think
but at a certain point, there's just nothing. Like, there's a lot of things to do, but there's just nothing to do, you know?
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
I don't feel like that is enough game time for how many fucking hours they put into the game. That should have gotten way more than 20 hours of gameplay. 30 hours of gameplay. Absolutely not. For the fucking...
Well, they fucking kill, like, the coolest, like, character. Like, right at the beginning. Spoiler alert, but...
I don't know if it's right at the beginning.
They let you, like, in the prologue, they, like, let you get so attached to this, like, side character, and then they just fucking kill him. And there's, like... I've looked it up. There's, like, no way to save him. Like, there's no way he doesn't die, and I'm like, that fucking ruins this. Because I enjoyed the relationship dynamic that me and him had.
Yeah, I don't know. He
was a cool side character. Why did we kill him?
Shit fucking pisses me off.
It turned me off on the game, but like I kept playing, and like it. At a certain point, it just turns into like future GTA.
Yeah, it's kind of what I figured it kind of turned out. I don't know. I haven't played. I heard
guns play so great in that game. They feel so good.
I just heard so many bad things. I just decided not even to get it.
Yeah, it's. I wouldn't say it's not worth checking out, but it's definitely. I would wait for it to be on sale. I would not pay $60 or $70 for that game ever again.
All I have to say is that they're 7 years too late for me.
That's how I'm getting with this fucking Black Widow movie. Just fucking release it. Like what?
I don't even know what's going on with that.
And I mean, they finally have said that they're gonna release it on like Disney Plus, like Premiere Access, but it's also getting released in theaters. It'll come out July 9th, and like that, I'm like, dude, just like cut your losses. Release the shit. If it sucks, it sucks. If it's good, it's good. You have Spider-Man coming in December. It doesn't matter.
You got plenty of other shit going on that you don't have to.
Fucking Hawkeye, Loki, all that shit's coming out this year. Shang-Chi, hopefully.
Should be a good year for
Eternals movie comes out in November. Like, fuck, man, you got so many things coming. Like, if the fucking Black Widow movie sucks, it sucks, and you have things that will make up for it.
Yeah, it's gonna get swept under the rug. I mean, you're gonna get a few things of bad press, but the universe is already just so fucking good.
She's already dead.
Yeah, she's dead.
Spoiler
alert! Fuck off.
Just fucking release the fucking movie, dude. She's already dead.
Yeah, right. I mean, I feel like it was kind of the same thing with like the Carter. She's gonna be dead here soon. Just release the series. Who cares?
I'm excited to watch it though.
I am too. I like just completing the universe though.
We'll see what it's about. I feel like it's gonna be a great. At the very least, I get to see fucking Red Guardian and Taskmaster.
Yep, I fucking want to see Taskmaster. Taskmaster. It's the Taskmaster. God damn it.
I don't know.
What else
is shit, man? It's like somebody said that shit the other day too. Like gaming is just so fucking dry right now, and I feel that because like I love playing COD. I'll play COD every day, but like I would like to actually like want to like.
I want to play a game for whatever reason. I think the last game that I played and I was like, I want to fucking play this was Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
And I put 42 hours into it. And after my first playthrough, I was like, I just kind of want to continue the story. I don't want to start over because there are so many different I have watched just as many hours of different outcomes of scenarios. Because there's just, they have really put a lot of fucking work into that game. And it's just, I've already started.
It's got a great following already, too.
Yeah, I'm even more excited for fucking Dark Alliance.
You know what I'm really stoked for, and I know I if it's done well, I know it's gonna be that game that I'm just gonna want to play every fucking day and like lose my life to. Is that fucking RPG Harry Potter game when it comes out?
Yeah, I'm worried that's
Create
not
your
gonna.
character. You have your own fucking story. It's set in like the 80s, I think.
It's just I mean they've done it with they've done it with Lord of the Rings. They've done it with Star Wars. They've done it with fucking they do it with everything. And it's like this like great.
I'm just excited
it's
that it's
great
a,
hype.
like
I mean if they fuck
it's
it
a
up,
Harry
though,
Potter game that I get to create my own character in, and like that's enough for me. That's enough for me to be hype about it.
I feel like my expectation is very, very low. So I mean I'm gonna be disappointed. Or
I
I'm not gonna be.
high expectations,
it
but I
just-
don't
I hope
have
it's good.
low ones either.
I mean I played all the old Harry Potter games.
I think at the very least it'll be visually beautiful.
Fuck,
And it's
I hope
supposed to
so.
be open world, like you can go into like the fucking forest and shit, and like explore different creatures, like potions. I hope I get placed in Slytherin, but I already know I'm getting placed in Slytherin. Like, it's just who I am. And if that's
who
the
I am
thing,
at my
that's where they can go
core.
really. That's where they can go really like deep with it too. Is if each house has a different like storyline. Because I would love to play it, or like if they have like kind of like an Infamous thing where like you can choose to be like good or bad.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of how I figured it would be. I mean that's the whole point
Dude,
of the
that would be
houses.
sick.
I mean
That'd
there's
be
a lot
sick.
of things they could do. They could do one of those you affect the game, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of things they can do. We all have we always have
And I
great
think that's
ideas.
what's
Just-
making me like not pessimistic about it, is that like there's just so many things you could do in that universe, and like with that universe, that like there's like no way they could do it wrong, I think. But I've been wrong in the past.
been
with
wrong
that.
before.
I've been wrong saying that before.
Yeah, I mean it's
Kind of like this year with League Play, I was like, "There's no way they are not going to give us the World War II system. This World War II system." And they copy pasted the BO4 system and then said, "Oh, we didn't know that the World War
My
II
bad.
system was a fan favorite." Even though BO4 came out and they were like, "Oh, League Play," and we were like, "Yeah, give us the same system from last year." And they were like, "No, we're revamping the whole system. It's going to be the best like ranking system we've ever done. It'll be the and then it was like kind of almost a BO2 copy paste. Almost. I say almost. There were similarities,
yeah.
but it
I don't
was
like it.
nonsensical. It made no sense. And then we go from BO4 to Modern Warfare. What happened in Modern Warfare? They didn't even give us one. They gave us a playlist,
Yeah,
which was awful,
yeah,
lazy,
it was
terrible,
absolute dog shit.
and it went unupdated for so long.
It was just
You
dog
could
shit.
use suppressors and silence suppressors and silencers. You could use suppressors, you could use lasers, you could use fucking Bettys, you could use all this fucking corny shit. And
Yeah,
now
it's
here we
just
are
fucking-
again with the fucking copy paste BO4 system, and people can run swap classes and DLC guns. And they came out publicly and said that they don't plan to remove the DLC guns.
Which is
It's like,
fucking
what are we
stupid.
doing?
If anybody's ever
What are we
watched
doing?
either of our streams and I'm in there, I bitch about those fucking DLC guns every fucking time.
Well,
It's
and
fucking stupid.
It's
I fucking
pathetic
hate
too,
it.
because they fucking David Vonderhaar, the fucking lead developer, came out and was like, "Oh, I didn't know that the World War II system was fan favorite." Every fucking year a League Play has come out since World War II. Everybody begs for a World War II type system, and they just never give it to us.
Yeah, well, that's
We didn't know it was the fan favorite. There's no fucking possible way you can be on Twitter and not know that World War II was the fan favorite.
Yeah.
When League Play was rumored, everybody was saying, "Give us the World War II system. Give us a World War II system." And you copy pasted BO4.
because fuck you.
It's shit. I hate it, man. Will I play? I still think that League Play is more enjoyable than pubs, though. I will say that. Regardless
do.
of the rank system, I'd rather grind League Play than pubs.
I don't think I played like 2 games of Nuketown, and that was just to fuck around with working on
played a couple
skins.
games
Really,
of-
I mean,
I played a couple games of Dom, and then like I was playing like snipers only every now and then. But
yeah, no, I would
other than
absolutely
that, dude,
rather
I
play
cannot stand
League.
I cannot stand pubs. I'll play pub S&D if we have a group and like we're all going for like content and like crazy shit, but like I will not be playing pubs probably for the rest of the year unless snipers
Yeah,
only comes back.
I have no reason to play it. I mean, I
Which
feel like
sucks because like I want to hit like clips and like be like consistent with like adding clips to like the Evo drive for team tages and shit, but like
Mhm.
dude, like I cannot play the game. I
Yeah,
cannot play
it's not
the
fun.
pub games.
That's really what it comes down to. It's just not. I don't know. It's not fun. I find the league play
But
way more
that being
enjoyable.
Also said, I do find pubs more enjoyable in this game than I did in Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare, playing anything other than S&D would give me a fucking headache.
I was gonna say, it's like you didn't play anything other than S&D because everything else was dog shit. I don't think I played anything else. I played Warzone every once in a while, but I don't think I played anything else.
Not until we started competing and we started like scrimming hard points and hard points and dominations.
Yeah.
Other than that, I was not playing anything other than S&D.
Yeah, I don't think I was either. I didn't play. I only played the game with you. Yeah. I mean, I did Warzone by myself.
This year, this year especially, I feel like I'm at like competitively my best. Not my best, but like I feel like I've been competing at like better than I have been the last couple of years. Since getting back into competitive COD, this is probably my best year. There's a lot of things that I would change about this game, a lot of things I would fix, but like I don't hate this game. I just like it's just weird how they're doing things.
Yeah, there's just some things I disagree with, and that's what it comes down to.
If I had one day to change shit, I would. Like if I could be head of Treyarch for like a week maybe, and like could change a couple things, I don't know how we don't know how to make smoke grenades anymore. Like we've put smoke grenades in every fucking game leading up to this, and I don't know how we don't know how to make them anymore, but all of a sudden we forgot. So I'd put a team on that. I'd get a team on how to fucking fix the swap classes in League play.
I feel like that's such a simple thing.
Just fucking restrict it.
Yeah.
Let us put it on and let us not pick 2 primary weapons.
Yeah, I don't.
That's how hard that is. Leave it in there, but restrict 2 primary weapons on the same class. That's how easy that is. And I'm sure the coding for that is like not as easy as I'm making it, but I don't feel like it would be. What to do with it is right there.
I feel like it would be a very simple solution.
Yeah, I would probably I wouldn't remove skill-based matchmaking per se, but I would dumb it the fuck down. Like way down. Because I mean, if you have no skill-based matchmaking, I mean you're just gonna be getting fucking boring, obviously. You're not gonna want to play. Like as much as people want to say get rid of it and like, oh, we'll play pubs all day if you just get rid of it, you're lying. You'll get bored. You need a little bit of a competitive atmosphere to keep you grinding.
Yeah, I'm just. But
I
don't want to fucking
fuck down.
I don't want to.
That's also the thing that people are like
trained and then do really good on one and then continue to get trained and like, come on, man. Like I got one good match in. That's all I get.
That's my thing. Is like, yeah, you play a good match in this game, and then like the skill-based matchmaking, like, okay, so now you have to try for the rest of the fucking day. Like you have to fight for your life, and you shouldn't be you shouldn't be playing like it's league play in pubs.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
If you really wanted to sweat that hard, you'd go into league play. Pubs should be like fun and like semi-competitive. And that's where people are misconstrued. People like to sit here and be like, "Oh, old CODs didn't have skill-based matchmaking. Old COD, they did. It was not at this level. It was there, but it was like maybe like if we're at 100% right now, we were at like 15% back then. The fuck, how'd you do that? But yeah, that's my thing. It's like people like the whole old CODs didn't have skill-based matchmaking is such a fucking bad argument because it's not true. It's not true. There was a little bit. There was enough to keep it fun, but it wasn't like you had to try your hardest.
Enough to make you notice that you're getting better when you're playing against better people, but enough. Yeah, I mean, I understand.
Yeah. And
I don't know. I didn't play any online CODs until I was like 16 or 17.
I hate the fact that we're transitioning to like fit newer people when it should be about keeping the atmosphere that people see and want to join in on.
Yeah.
Because that's why, like, and as long as Twitch and streaming is a thing, people are going to come and play your game because they're going to see
other people playing
the game. Yeah.
There's other people making content on it.
Yeah. But they're going to get turned, they do get turned off when they get in here and they're like, holy fuck, I'm fighting for my life in a pub. I do not want to play this game. Which, no hate on anybody who's quit the game. I just want it more. And like
Yeah,
I said,
it's just not for
competitively, I feel
everybody.
like I'm at my best. Like competitively, I feel like I'm at my best that I've been since I came back to competing in Call of Duty. So like, I'm definitely gonna grind this game for like all that it's worth, because I want to get back into a competitive realm where I can start competing at tournaments again, like consistently. But that also is tough with the way that the league franchised, and now it's like way more exclusive.
Yeah. 25 million for a franchise team is fucking crazy.
Well, and like that's what I was saying too to like Swan. I was like, well, before, like, if we had like a team, if we had like a 4-man team, and we felt like we were good enough to like compete, we could show up at an event, compete through open bracket, and if we made it through open bracket, we could have a chance to play the best of the best. It's not like that shit anymore. Like you can't do that anymore. And that's why like you'd have crazy fucking storylines where like, oh, this team came from open bracket and now they're in the fucking winners semis. Like fucking, how the fuck did they get here?
Yeah, who the fuck are these people?
Yeah, that shit. That's why like COD would like competitive COD was fucking cool to me, because I was like, oh, I can be a fucking nobody and just show up at one of these tournaments and earn my fucking respect. And they just don't do that shit anymore, and it's not. I get that the like social aspect and like the media aspect of like franchising is good, and it's like drawing more attention, and like, oh, this is a serious fucking league where you can come and like make serious money, and like you can eventually get here. But at the same time, man, there's so many people in like challengers that are getting slept on just because they are in challengers and there's no room on any of these pro teams to pick them up.
Yeah, that's just crazy to me to think about.
I just don't like the way it's like set up. I haven't liked it. It just feels so exclusive. Which I guess, I don't know, it might feel more rewarding when you grind your ass off through challengers and then you get picked up to a pro team. But like it just feels like so exclusive to like people who are getting left out. Because at the end of the day, it also is like about who you know. It's like a lot of the friendships that are made and like who used to team with who and shit like that.
Yeah.
Which is pretty fucking ridiculous if you ask me. I don't like that at all. It should be purely like performance based, but it's just, yeah, that's me preaching to the choir.
Yeah, that's just
because there's there's a lot of people in challengers that have spots on like organizations that I feel like could not outgun me in any sense.
That's the world we live in.
I don't know. It also, on the other hand too, like, not to complain or anything, on the other hand too, it's like on the other hand too, it makes me that much more hungrier to just prove myself.
More hungrier?
Yeah, makes me that much more hungrier to prove myself to these people. Because then when you're getting gunned by me, it's really like, who the fuck is this guy?
Man. No PR.
Yeah, that's the thing too, is like I just don't have like the last like fucking what, like 7-8 years, I just have like no earnings because I haven't been doing anything. I haven't been competing. Been getting fucking costed. Teams falling apart. People fucking sketching last minute.
Yeah. Hate it when people do that. That was my Did you hear how many times I said that to Yachty?
Oh, dude, I brought it up right when you walked in. I was like, "Hey, I'm glad you showed up."
That's like,
and he was like, "Man, fuck you." I told him I'm never letting it go. Like, I'm gonna bring it up for the rest of his life.
I told him he was a year late. He was like, "What do you mean I'm a year late?" And I was like, "You're a year late." He was like, "What?" It's like, "You're a year late. The last chance qualifiers, you prick." And he was like, "Oh man, that was just a misunderstanding." I was like, "Okay."
Who misunderstood? You didn't call out of work. You didn't call out of work, and I gave you 2 weeks notice. What was there to misunderstand? That was my thing too.
Hilarious to me.
I was just gonna go in and tell him I couldn't work today, and I was like, you could have told him that 2 weeks ago, and you didn't have to do that. Yeah, we all woke up early. We were all shooting our bots. We were all fucking ready, and then we had to fucking play.
Yeah, we
first
woke up
series
fucking
4v5.
We
Could have
wo-
absolutely rolled the kids we played too. We were holding.
When was the
them
last time
down
anybody saw
4v5.
Gooms get up at like 7 a.m. willingly?
Bro, I was up shooting bots, ready to go.
He was up before I was.
I was ready.
Unfortunate.
I was like, this is it, bro. I was like, we're winning this fucking tournament. If not winning it, we're placing top 5.
Yeah,
we could have easily rolled those kids that we were playing.
Yeah, well,
Could
it's
have easily beat those kids because they couldn't handle us 4v5 basically.
yeah, that was whatever.
It just came down like we had to forfeit the series because like at a certain point we were just torching those guys' time.
Yeah, that was
Like they weren't
unfortunate.
they weren't getting good reps in because they were playing man down, or we were playing man down and they were playing man up. So like they weren't getting good reps in because like one guy was just floating stagnant. And then yeah, we were just fucking just.
Yeah, it was just unfortunate. That's
Yeah,
just the way it is.
Terrible, just horrible, man.
Just is.
Yeah.
What else happened
Is
last
what
week?
it is.
What happened last week?
I don't know. Not much.
Not much. Do you want to talk about your Twitch DM? The newest meme we've added to the collection.
Oh yeah, dude, this fucking meme. Basically, I mean, I already talked about it before when we weren't recording, but I'm gonna try and paraphrase it as much. Basically, I got a Twitch DM, which I don't get a lot, other than like random bullshit. And this kid was just kind of like, "Yo, every time I'm in your stream, you're always negative, and I'm just not gonna follow. I'm not gonna stick around and help out and follow anymore. Like, you're just gonna keep being negative." And then like tried to dress it up with like broski at the end, and that just felt disrespectful to me. So I mean, and I came at him. I think I showed him just about as much respect as he showed me.
I think you're
No
way
more, no
nicer,
less.
and you didn't say broski, so.
Yeah, I was just like, look, man, like this, like no offense to you, but this is the corniest shit anyone's ever sent me. If you were in my stream and you actually hung out as much as you are trying to sell me that you are, you would know that that's not like that. Like I'm a troll. I'm competitive. I'm passionate about this game. Like I get frustrated. Like shit happens. I'm the first person to let it go. Every time we end a map or we end a round, I'm the first person to drop it and move on to the next round. Like I'm not overtly negative. I'm not overtly just a fucking asshole on stream. Like, and I wasn't coming at him. Like he didn't even read my whole message. But yeah, I mean, I just don't have time for shit like that.
It was also somebody I just never see them in the stream. I'm a goddamn editor on Gooms' shit, and I never see him in there, so I don't know what the fuck.
I haven't seen him chatting in there in a year, over a year.
Yeah,
I haven't seen him in the viewer
it's
list
interesting,
in over a year.
you know. It's just those people are noticed. Just saying. We do notice you that come in and don't say shit or talk shit or bitch and complain. Just we do notice you.
Yeah, don't come in here and try and tell me how I'm supposed to act or how I need to act. Like,
yeah,
you're valued and loved, and I got love for you whether you stay or you go. But if you go,
remember you went.
don't expect. Yeah, remember what you chose when this shit blows up. Remember what side of the door you chose to be on. Could have been inside with the homies, but you wanted to be out there, spouting your shitty fucking takes. That's just that. I feel like I said, I don't hate the guy. I don't like whatever. He got blocked on everything just because he wanted to come back at me with more disrespect. Because he was like, oh, I didn't even read your message. I'm going to stop you right there. I was trying to be so respectful to you and you came at me with disrespect. And I was like, look, if you would have read the whole fucking message, bro, I know you probably don't read that good, but if you read the whole fucking message, I was being very, very nice to you. A lot nicer than I had to be. A lot nicer than I needed to be. But I chose to not flame your ass. And I chose to be nice to you and be like, hey.
So now we're doing it now for everybody to see. Dumb fuck.
So now it's a meme.
You've become a meme. You've become a meme.
Yeah, became a copy pasta, honestly. Sorry. Like I said, bro. Remember what side of the door you chose to be on. You chose to be a meme. You chose to be a copy pasta. I don't feel bad either.
Yeah, I don't
feel like
really,
I handled
I don't ever
that
feel bad. So.
disrespectfully. And at the end of the day, who the fuck do I need to be professional for? This is my channel. I can act however the fuck I want. If you don't like it, you don't have to stay. It's one click away and you'll never see me again.
That's what the things. I unfriend and unfollow people all the fucking time.
If I
don't go fucking tell them, complain about them.
Or if I see somebody stream and I'm like, I don't like their content anymore. I don't want to be around. Like, I don't want to see their notifications anymore. I'll unfollow. But you know what I don't do when I unfollow somebody? Send them a message telling them that I'm going to
unfollow them.
Yeah, like that's my thing too, is like, you want to talk about like coming at people disrespectfully. If you want to unfollow. You don't need to make it a fucking thing. You don't need to fucking tell me that you're unfollowing. I'm not gonna beg you to stay. That's what it kind of felt like. It felt like he wanted me to like be like, nah man, like I'll change, like whatever I can do to keep you around, man. I appreciate this. No, fuck you, bro. If you don't want to support, you don't like the content, bye. You don't like me,
get the fuck out. Yeah, leave. You don't.
Because that's my other thing too. It just feels like you don't like me because you could mute me and just watch the gameplay and it'll speak for itself. Because I'm fucking twisted, and I make plays. I make plays that nobody else makes. I'm killing people in spots that people don't even know about. I'm making rotations. I'm making plays. I'm making moves on the map that people aren't ready for. The gameplay speaks for itself. Gameplay is 18. Just because I turned 25 this year, the gameplay is still 18. That's what my dad was saying to me, because he watched like the news thing about like the competitive gamers and shit. And he was like, nah, he's like, I saw the news thing. He's like, I know you're well past the age limit. He's like, you can't compete with these young kids. I was like, Dad, I'm gunning these young kids every day. I'm gunning them every day. I'm smoking these 18-year-olds all hopped up on Adderall, and I'm doing it on my own. I'm doing it drug-free.
No Adderall. Not a single drop in my eyelids. Check it. I'll piss in a cup. Anymore. I'll piss in a cup.
They don't even give me Adderall anymore. If I want Adderall, I gotta buy it off the street, and I ain't doing that shit because it's way overpriced off the street. Medical bills ain't paying for that shit. Health insurance ain't paying for that either. I gotta pay for that out of my own pocket. I don't need Adderall that bad. Fuck that shit. That shit puts me to sleep anyway.
Yeah.
Adderall has an inverse effect on me. I don't know what it is about my body, but like caffeine makes me tired. Adderall makes me tired.
You're so fucking.
I'll pop a 30 milligram of Adderall and go to sleep in 5 minutes.
Just built different.
Happens. Some people just want it more.
Anything else happen? Anybody die this week that we care about? I didn't think so. Anything happen like the real world that we care about?
I got vaccinated. I got the first shot.
Yeah, I still think that's dumb.
I'm not a mutant yet, so I mean, it's really just not worth talking about.
That's what my grandma said. She's like, I'm not hungry for brains yet. I figure that's good. It's like, good.
Dude, I was like, dude, at the very least, this is just gonna unlock whatever X genes I have, and it didn't. So.
Okay, well.
Fuck it. We'll hope for. Hey, we got one more shot coming in a couple weeks, so we'll hope for that one. We'll hope for that one that I can fucking Wolverine claws or something.
That's fucking.
Nightcrawler would be sick, even though I have to have a tail. I just love a good tail, though.
I don't feel like this just teleporting. You didn't have. There's plenty of fucking teleporters.
Yeah, but I'd also be like blue.
Huh?
I'd also be like blue and have like claws.
Is that what you want to be, blue with claws? You just want to be.
If I can fucking teleport?
I was gonna say Beast is blue with claws.
Yeah, but Beast is also fucking Beast.
Imagine
me on the map just fully beasted out. That'd be terrible.
Absolutely.
Because I know Beast can gun somebody.
Dude, all last week I had like at work, I was like, man, I was like thinking to myself, and I like have a conversation with myself, and I'd be like, I need to write this down so I can like bring it up and have a conversation with somebody other than myself. And needless to say, I didn't write anything down.
Forgot. I don't know, as much shit as we had going on this week, it was just kind of a slow week.
It was a busy week, but not a lot of it we can talk about, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also shit I would love to talk about on here, but like, I'm not willing to throw anybody under the bus.
Yeah.
This is what it is at that point.
I'm gonna fucking bash this fucking headset in with a goddamn sledgehammer, dude.
I mean, just a normal week, man. I mean, I'm excited. Like I said, I'm excited for this trip. I just need to get away. I feel like it'll be good for me. I feel like I'll be a lot better when I get back, especially as far as the negativity goes.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, won't be as negative. Won't be as salty. That was the other thing that pissed me off. Is like he specifically said you get salty after every game/kill. What are you talking about? Kill? I want to say he meant death, because the only thing I can think of is like, unless someone's like shooting my body in a game, I'm not very toxic when I get a kill. Other than like, oh, this guy's clueless. Oh, you're lost. Oh, you're shit. But that's just normal banter. That's just normal trash talk. But if someone's shooting my body, I'll kill him and be like, yeah, you fucking nerd. And then I'll shoot his body back. That's just normal. That's Call of Duty. That's just Call of Duty in a nutshell to me. That's the Call of Duty I know. That's the Call of Duty I fell in love with, is just people being competitive and shooting bodies back and forth.
He's just not a real gamer.
Yeah. And then, yeah, like if I lose a map that I shouldn't have lost due to my teammates, yeah, it's going to be frustrating. I'm going to talk about it. But that's the other thing too, is that people can't differentiate when I'm like being constructive and being like, hey, like this is why we lost that map. This is what you need to do. And me being like, this fuck this, man. I fucking hate this. Because like I really don't do that often. I'll throw a one-liner out there like, fuck this game, or like I fucking hate this game. But that's just normal frustration within the game. If something happens that shouldn't happen, like I get killed by a fucking SWAT class, I'm gonna be like, yeah, this fucking game sucks.
Yeah, there was the one point where we were talking about this. He was like, is he getting me confused with Mike? Like,
yeah,
is he
like,
hearing Mike on the
like,
comms and thinking it's me? Because I mean, I get pissed all the time.
Yeah, bro. It's like, but like at the same time, like, again, like, who the fuck do you think you are to like tell me how to run shit on my stream? It's my stream. I'm not in your fucking DMs like, hey man, you need to do this better. Fuck that. As much as I appreciate everybody who views me, I'm not here for you guys. I'm here because A, this helps me mentally unwind and like get my frustration out, and B, just because I generally like going back and looking at my own content. I love when I have a good map. I love going back and watching my good maps, and I go back and watch maps that were really close that we shouldn't have lost to see what I can do better, to see if I could have done anything to win that game. Also, if there's people in my group like Mike or Randall or anybody that I'm playing with that was having a bad map, I like to go back and watch those maps to see if I can tell them what they can do better. I'm a student of the game. I just like to learn the game, and like that shit gets me so excited. Like, I love when a new Call of Duty comes out every year, and I'll buy a new Call of Duty every year because I love to learn a new Call of Duty. I love learning new maps. I love learning new timings. I love learning new guns. Like, it's just fucking fun to me. And that's why when people are like, oh dude, if it's so frustrating, just play another game. I don't want to. It's frustrating because I want to be good. It's frustrating because I want to be better than I am already. And a lot of people who are telling me that I just need to play a different game should probably spend more time playing Call of Duty if they want to be better. Because a lot of the people telling me I need to take a break from the game couldn't gun the fucking side of a barn, let alone me. Get your fucking gunny up before you try and tell me what I need to play. Fucking, oh. Not to be negative or anything.
Not to complain.
Yeah, not to complain. Yeah, I don't know. Shit's just weird, man. Like, I appreciate people who will come at me with constructive criticism on shit that actually, like, I could do better.
Constructive.
You know? Yeah.
If you're being constructive.
Like,
otherwise you sound like a cunt.
Yeah. Someone just taking a dig at me, being like, you're negative all the time, I'm gonna unfollow. Fucking bye.
Adios, muchacha.
Bye. Yeah, guess what? Didn't even know you were here.
What's your name again? That was the other thing we talked about. we're not gonna give you his handle just because that's not who we are. We don't even remember who the fuck he is in real life. That's the funniest part.
I can vaguely remember playing a couple games of Modern Warfare S&D at the beginning of the year.
Yep, I absolutely. Other than that, if he were to walk up to me in the bar, I would not recognize him.
Yeah, at the beginning of Modern Warfare, like when Modern Warfare first came out, I remember he jumped in with us a few games. And I like all I remember is his handle. Like the handle is familiar to me.
Yeah, that was it. And then after that,
because I remember seeing him in the Discord when I would get on to play Modern Warfare S&D with everybody when Modern Warfare first came out. Other than that, I've never seen him in my chat. I've never seen him in my viewer list ever since then.
Yeah, it's just
didn't even know he was following me on Twitch. Do I appreciate the fact that he claims that he was tabbing me up? Yeah, I appreciate the fuck out of anybody who will tab me up like that. But I don't owe you anything. I definitely don't owe you the time to sit and listen to your shitty opinion. And that's just that. It's like I said in the message, I'm always 100% real, 100% transparent, and always unapologetically me. And like that's what you get. And I think that's like there's more people I think that come to my stream just to talk to me and hang out with me than there is that come for the gameplay. Like there's people who come for the gameplay, and then there's genuinely people who just come in to hang out with me every day. Which that speaks for itself, man. That speaks for itself. And I appreciate those fuckers. It's a great fucking group. Shout out Goom Squad. Shout out Goomies, Goomy Tunes. All of that. Shout them out. The real OGs. Shout out Lil Suit Gaming, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Lil Suit Gaming. We actually have the fucking the sticker up on this podcast.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, I got love for everybody, especially everybody who checks out and drops a follow. Even if people drop a follow and they can't make it every time, I still appreciate the fuck out of those people. I got people who come in after years of not watching me that are like, yo man, hey, what's up? Haven't been here in a while. And I'm like, yo, what's up? Still got the same fucking love for you. Like fucking Sydney, I don't see Sydney maybe more than twice a year in my stream, but that's because that guy's trying to become a fucking pilot.
Oh, he's busy.
He's
got better shit to do.
Have a lot of time. Yeah, he's got a lot of better shit to do.
Yeah, he's got better shit to do.
But he tries to pop in as much as he can, and when he pops in, he knows he's got my love. That guy was there when I had like 10 subs and I was streaming on YouTube through my PS4. I was playing fucking Modern Warfare Remastered S&D wagers and shit.
Jesus.
For fucking like 1v1 wagers for like hours a day. And he would come in, he popped in during a fucking hurricane one time and like play-by-played the hurricane for me. And like, that guy's a day one. He's a VIP in my stream. Shout out to Mortal Killer. If you ever see him, show him some love. You know what I'm saying? Guy's a fucking beast. Absolute grinder. And hopefully he fucking gets his pilot's license.
That'd be dope. Then he could.
I know that's what he's wanted that, man. He talks about it, man. He used to have a YouTube channel called, his name was Sydney Aviation. The guy could have a plane could fly over his head and he could tell you everything about the plane.
Dude, that's
a fucking genius.
That's something that I was thinking about the other day, is the fact that, so with all this stuff that's going on with my work right now, and my dad was a laborer, my granddad's a laborer, and all that kind of stuff, it's like,
yeah.
I just kind of started doing it because I didn't know what the fuck else to do, and now I've been doing it for 6 fucking years, and I don't like my job. I absolutely hate my job. Yeah. I just don't know what the fuck else to do.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. That's why everybody's like, why aren't you applying for jobs? Why don't you have a job yet? I'm like, dude, I don't know what the fuck I want to do.
Yeah, I mean, I tried going to college last fucking semester, and I was like, I just don't know if that's my thing. I don't know.
It's not for everybody.
I just don't know what I want to do. I envy people that can.
I just need to hit a trade school and figure something out.
At
the end of the day, I can always become an electrician. I have minor knowledge enough to become an electrician.
The electrician would just go join the electrician apprenticeship. It's super easy. Just have to pass a few math tests or some shit. I don't know. Point is, so I'm very envious of people that already like have that passion about something. They're like, I fucking love airplanes. I can look in the sky and see that airplane, tell you exactly what kind it is. That's fucking kind of shit makes me excited for other people. And at the same time, I'm very envious because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Which is crazy because I have a house and 2 cars and I have a good job.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
well, that's my
I
thing
fucking
too, dude.
hate
Like,
it.
I think
fucking
back,
hate
dude, to like high school when like I knew people from like elementary school. Like my shout out Sagar Patel, bro. I knew this dude in elementary school. This dude always wanted to become a doctor. I ran into him at the bar last year. This dude is in med school. Like did all his like prereqs and everything, and is like in med school. Like fucking dude, shout out that guy, man. That guy has known what he wanted to do for a long time. And like I'm envious of people who like in high school even knew what they wanted to do. Because I had no fucking clue. In high school, the only thing I knew about my life is that I was playing music. That was it. And that I had a passion for playing music and playing COD. That's literally, like, I've been playing COD my whole life. And like I've been competing in COD. I never thought I'd be like good enough to like continue competing. And now I know I'm good enough to continue competing. And you know, there was a point in my life where I was like, I just don't know. When it like transitioned to jetpacks, I was like, I don't know if I can keep up. And I thought it was going to stay jetpacks a lot longer than it did. So I decided when AW came out, and I scrimmed a little bit on AW, played some AW wagers. I just wasn't good at the game. I was not learning the game. I didn't care about the game enough to put the time in to get good at it. I decided to go to college. I took a step out, went back and played college ball. Got there, realized that I didn't really like being in. I mean, I loved being in college. I loved being in like playing college ball and like being around like that family atmosphere of that team. But it didn't end up being in the cards. So came back, just kept playing COD. Been having off and on jobs for like the last couple years, but I don't know. Eventually it'll hit me. I still have a passion for music. I still have a passion for COD and for streaming and making content. So we'll see where that goes. That's where I'm at right now. And that's just that. I don't really think I need to have anything figured out. I got a long life. I can go back to college anytime I want. As long as I have the means to pay for it, which I don't. So I'm not gonna be wanting that for a while. Not gonna be wanting that for a while.
Yeah, I got a fucking piece of paper in the mail that says your dividend is gonna be fucking confiscated if you don't pay your student or your student whatever blah blah. And I was like, I thought I took out a loan for that, so why am I now being told that I owe money? The fuck?
Yeah, that was kind of my thing with school too, that kind of turned me off, is that they were like, yeah, basically it was basically a full ride. Like I only had to pay $2K for both semesters, and then they lost my paperwork like 7 different times, and I had to keep going to the fucking admissions office and filling shit out after my classes every day. And then it just got to the point where they were like, yeah, a bunch of shit happened that I'm not going to talk about, but they cut all my funding, and I was like, yeah, I can't afford a $50,000 private school on my own, so bye-bye. That was kind of the main factor in like, hey, this isn't for me, because it's expensive, and expensive things are not for me, especially when I have to pay for them myself.
Yeah, if I have to pay for them, expensive things are not for me.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I'm excited to get this last stream out of the way, fucking before I go on this trip.
Yeah.
Take a mental reset break. Be good.
It'll be good for you. I'm kind of hoping mine's not horrible. We'll come back with a puppy. So.
Yeah. Hey.
So.
That is not a bad thing either.
The little Mochi, little fucking Rottweiler. I'm actually super excited to have the dog. I'm not super excited to go, but hopefully it turns out to be something good. We'll see how it goes.
Are you gonna stop by and see Brian while you're there?
I don't know yet.
Fuck that guy, bro. Absolutely not.
I don't think I'm gonna be there long enough.
Yeah.
So we'll see. All right, we're right about the hour mark. We don't want to go too far.
That's
over.
a good spot to stop.
Yeah, no one's gonna watch that far. All right. So we're right here at the hour mark. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Gooms, do you have any events coming up on your stream? Anything exciting? You had your birthday last week, which you did Legos, drinking Legos, which actually was pretty fucking fun.
Dude, it was lit. It was lit. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think you should do it like every Thursday, or yeah, like after we do this every Thursday. I think that'd be fucking.
I have a lot of alcohol left, so I will definitely be doing more during the stream soon.
Yeah, I think you should. Well, keep them within reason. I think that's actually TOS.
I might cut the rules a little bit. I might cut
up the price on
them. Yeah.
up the price on them, because 500, I could fucking, the 5-minute thing on it was pretty good, but you should also up the price.
I thought that would save me.
Absolutely.
I thought that would save me, but then again, I had so many rules like already that weren't based on that.
Yeah.
We're just
You gotta have like 3 like base rules, and then
I guess like I should have played the game. Like I should have played like at least like a level of the game to like get a feel for like what I was gonna be in for, because like those rules that I laid out, I was like, dude, I'm drinking every.
Or just
like, 10 steps.
have your rules, have like 3 base rules, and then have like those rules in there. Like people can pay whatever 1,500 points, and they get to add this specific rule, the one that you already had preset.
Yeah.
And then once it's a one and done. So once they have it, like once someone's purchased it, that's for the rest of the game, but it's one of the ones you already had, you know, like you had last stream. See what I mean? And then people can buy their own.
It was a good starter. I mean, at least I know where to go from there.
Yeah, it was good.
I was definitely taking a shot in the dark there, but it worked out, man, and I think it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it looked fun. I was glad to be there. I wish I could have stayed later and got more clips, but oh well.
I feel still have to go through and get those eventually and throw that up.
I think I downloaded most of them.
Yeah, you might even be able to throw it up. I don't know. I have to like.
They're all right.
Give you perms to my YouTube or something.
I'm not worried about it. I don't think Little Sue has anything coming up. We're still trying to figure out this tournament. I don't know how it's gonna go.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm ready to cap it.
I don't know if we talked about it last episode, but we were thinking about we're trying to do a community-wide Little Sue what do you say, 3v3 or 4v4 tournament, S&D tournament.
Yeah, I think 3v3 would probably be best.
And it would be rules. It would probably be an MW. It would be UMG rules. So a bunch of stuff would be banned. So it'd be more of a pro type thing. And it would be open to everybody. So everybody would be, all you have to do is join the Little Sue Discord and send us, me, a message saying that you're interested in it. We'll probably have some sort of tournament tab up and running. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm going to be working a lot more coming up, so it might be in the far future. It might be whenever I pull my head out of my ass and get my list of shit to do done. But that is something to look forward to. Bother me about it every once in a while if you guys actually watch these.
Appreciate it if you made it this far into it too. I know it's like we're not the hardest people to listen to, but I know we go off on fucking rants that people are like, shut the fuck up.
Well, I mean, if that's the thing, that's just part of our Twitch. If you ever go tune into our Twitches, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Eventually we will get a little bit more organized. This is only, I think this will be the official episode 1. The last one was episode 0, which was pretty good, but yeah.
It was a trial run episode.
And yeah, we're still figuring out.
We'll eventually get an overlay for it too and whatnot.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
What's next? I think the next big event for me, as my birthday's in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing something big for that. And then after
Isaac's is soon too.
Huh?
Isaac's is soon too.
Yeah.
And Ryan's. Not Ryan, but Ryan Cressley.
Yeah, Cressley's.
He has the same birthday as Isaac.
My next big Twitch thing is May 14th, May 15th. I'm supposed to be doing all 3 of the Mass Effect games. Mass Effect Remastered's coming out, so I'll be doing all 3 of those games in one session. The fucking game reports say there's supposed to be 65 hours total between the 3 games, so I'm definitely gonna be putting those on easy and just fucking running through them as quickly as possible. That's gonna be.
I think that's best. I try not like if I'm playing a story game on stream. I try to like up the difficulty so that it's not like me just running through it, but like also like for a story aspect too. Like I feel like just running through on easy is the best case.
Yeah, I feel like for what I'm trying to do, it would be the best.
Yeah, no, definitely for what you're trying to do, I would definitely.
We have no tournaments coming up for us personally. If you did get this far and you would like to try it out for the Little Sue COD team, let us know. Leave a comment below, message us in the Discord, join Discord. There will also be a link for that. Be a link to my Twitch, Gooms' Twitch, Gooms' YouTube. Yeah, pop in, say hello to us, say something, tell us you hate us. I mean, if you're not blocked. Yeah, I think that's everything. don't think there's
Yeah,
anything
let
else
us
I
know if
forgot.
you're gonna unfollow too, because we love to get those messages.
Yeah, go ahead and DM us if we complained or if we talked too much during this.
That's what the weirdest thing about that was, is that I was like, dude, if you want to unfollow, just unfollow. You don't need to tell me.
Make sure if you decide to unfollow my YouTube, which this is going to go up on, if you're going to unsubscribe because Gooms talks too much, leave a comment. Help the algorithm a little bit, you know? Before you leave, be helpful. Don't just be a piece of shit.
Share it to your friends and tell everybody how much you hated it.
Yeah, tell how much you hate us. And that we make dog shit content. Be like, yo, watch these guys. They make dog shit content because
share it with your
absolutely
friends, because that boosts the algorithm.
Yeah. Could you imagine that actually works? All right.
Yeah.
With that, Gooms, you can take us out.
Yeah. Not much else to say. Fucking, we'll see you in the next one. Hopefully I don't get murdered on my trip, like everybody seems to think I will be getting.
Will be getting.
Yeah.
Be getting that BB.
Yeah, getting that BB. Hopefully I find my wife on there while I'm down there too, on the beach.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
All right. With that, guys,